Hello and welcome. I am some guy you've never heard of, and today we're going to be playing Ticket to Ride. We're just going to play a solo game, just for simplicity's sake. So today we're playing the USA 1910 Mega Map. Usually my favorite. There are some newer ones that I haven't gotten around to playing yet, but I like this one. It's got plenty of different goal cards, it's got plenty of different, and it's got those two different victory conditions. Well, victory bonuses. Well, not victory bonuses, but you'll get what I'm saying. So today we'll be playing as the green track here against these four computers. Let's see what it gives us to start. Winnipeg to Santa Fe, Los Angeles to Chicago, Chicago to New Orleans, Los Angeles to New York, Vancouver to Portland. I mean, obviously we're going to go with Los Angeles to both Chicago and New York. And sure, why not? I think we can add New Orleans onto that easily. Alright. So we'll go ahead and take those. I think we're probably going to want to try to go from LA to El Paso, then to Houston, over to New Orleans, and then figure out some way to go up either to New York or Chicago and then connect the two. So we'll be choosing those three. Oh, that's right, it is our turn already. So obviously when we want to collect blacks and greens, I mean, maybe we want to collect reds and go this way. But we also very much want to take this Houston to New Orleans before someone blocks us out of it. So to that end, let's just go ahead and take these two oranges. The very first move from one of the other players is to block us out right there. I mean, strategically a logical thing to do. So we're probably going to want to end up, instead of going El Paso to Houston, going El Paso to Dallas, and then up to Little Rock, and then down to New Orleans. Which is good, that'll be a better use of our greens. So we'll take that green and that black. Oh my. So many blacks. We'll take a pair of those. We're just going to use these greens right now, just to go from New York to Pittsburgh, because we don't want to be blocked out of this simple way of connecting Chicago to New York. And we get to replace one of those greens, and let's take a red. We'll take a couple of randoms, because there's nothing over there that was particularly good for us right now. Now, sometimes you might be thinking, oh, we should start taking some of these tracks, some of these little ones that require any color. But we don't want to telegraph too much to our opponents what we're doing. So sometimes it's best to just wait for a few. Alright, let's take this green that the game has presented us with, and this other one. I think we'll start building this part of the track. Let's go ahead and connect New Orleans to Little Rock. Now I could just simply connect New Orleans to Chicago through there, and then just build Los Angeles over there. But we want to have one long, continuous track, without too many interruptions. I don't like any of these cards, so we're just going to go ahead right now and claim Little Rock to Dallas. Let's go ahead and take El Paso to Dallas now. Well, we're not getting to New York that way. Oh, there are no blacks available right now. Well, we might have to do the Little Rock being a spur line option. Alright. So, let's go ahead and just take a couple of random cards. There's an orange, that might be useful. Okay guys, don't take that black, I want it. Good AIs, thank you for leaving that for me. Alright, so we'll take that black, and we'll take the white so that we can go from St. Louis to Chicago. Alright, someone took that orange, so in this turn we're just going to lay some track. I was originally going to take that orange so that we could start building from Chicago to Pittsburgh, but we'll go ahead and take Little Rock to St. Louis. Alright, there are no blacks available over there or oranges, so let's go ahead and take St. Louis to Chicago here with these whites. Oh, I forgot that was one of our goals. So now all we have to do is connect LA to El Paso and Pittsburgh to Chicago, and we'll have completed all of our goals. So let's go ahead and take a couple of random cards. That didn't really pan out. Oh, someone took it. And someone took the orange we're looking for. Alright, we'll go for randoms again. We got a locomotive, so that's good. Crap, someone took the orange route up there. Oh, let's take randoms again. I'm gonna take a couple more random cards. Alright, doesn't really look like anyone's trying to build to the West Coast right now. So we're going to go ahead and use 3 of these blacks to take Chicago to Pittsburgh. I mean, I know we could have taken LA to El Paso right now, but then that risks someone getting those blacks to get from Chicago to Pittsburgh, like it looks like Purple was trying to do. Let's take a couple of randoms. So right now, all we need at this moment is Los Angeles to El Paso. So we're just going to keep trying to accumulate our blacks and locomotives so we can pull that off. And then once we've completed that, it looks like we're going to be in pretty good shape for trying to take new goals afterwards. Oh, we just need one more. I mean, the prudent thing right now would be to take a locomotive, and then we'd just have it. But let's go with 2 randoms. Not the best gamble. Guess no one's specifically trying to go anywhere yellow. Alright, yeah, we'll take a locomotive this time. We really shouldn't have, though. Alright. So now on the Guyliner, you can get from Los Angeles all the way to New York or New Orleans. So on our next turn, we'll see about taking some new tickets. Oh wow, the bots have really messed it up. There are no cards in the draw pile. Well, I mean, I'm hoarding quite a bit myself, so maybe I've messed it up. Seattle to Los Angeles. No one else is even building in that region. Everyone else still has 20 plus trains. Montreal to Dallas. I've already built to Dallas. That would be stupidly easy to do right now. Atlanta would involve in moving that spur. Let's take Montreal to Dallas. And since it wants us to send Seattle to Los Angeles, which we should be able to do, I think, we could also easily do Vancouver to Montreal. So let's take all three of those. I mean, if we pull that off, it'll be we'll pretty much cinch the game. So first up, let's just drop these blues here, and you can now get to Montreal on the Guy Liner. So Dallas to Montreal is done. Well, I was planning on going for purples anyway. Let's go ahead and grab these two purple. Really? You're just gonna leave that many more purples for me? Alright, let's grab one of those purples, and let's just take something random. So let's go from Los Angeles up to Frisco. Sorry, San Franciscans, I'm from LA, that's just how we talk. And then go from Frisco up to Portland. Then we can easily just go from Portland up to Seattle, and now we've connected LA to Seattle. Now we just need to connect Vancouver to Montreal, which is just going to require us to connect Seattle to Vancouver. That would be a long trip. Imagine, you're going from Vancouver, across country to Montreal. You decide, I'm going to go down along the west coast, down across the American Southwest, and then up through the South and Old Midwest, back up through New England into Canada again. That would be utterly ridiculous. Alright, so we've completed all of our goals. That's 6 completed goals. Why not gamble on some more tickets? Because you see, at this point, there's a good chance we might draw something that we've already completed. Like Chicago to New York here. Let's see, what's that? Duluth to Houston. That would require too much work. Calgary to Phoenix, that's not going to happen. Calgary to Nashville, not going to happen. We'll just stick with that Chicago to New York. An extra easy 5 points. And then just get to give us an even longer uninterrupted track that we can get that to make sure we get that bonus at the end of the game. Let's connect Seattle to Calgary. Picking up a handful of points as well. The moment I lay track, we're going to be ending the game. So instead of that, let's take another gamble on tickets. Because, I mean, why not win as big as you can? And the train gods don't smile on us. Nothing that we already have completed. However, it'd just be a short spur line from Pittsburgh to Washington to pick up this one. It's 21 massive points. We will definitely take that. Ooh, that would be a short spur line. There's no guarantee we can do 2 more turns. But if we can, that would be epic. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And we will get to pull that off. Assuming we don't get 2 people taking this right here. So let's go Pittsburgh to Washington. And now it's going to be the last turn for everyone. Wow, Helena is a massive transit hub right now. Unfortunately, the Guyliner does not travel there. You will have to transfer to someone else. But there are lots of locations that can be reached on the Guyliner, including all of our goals. And just see all those points add up. And just see how our opponents have failed. Oh, they got 1. Ooh, that's nasty. Oof, that hurts. That's something. Also something. Nice. I have a feeling purple is going to be second place. But then again, I wouldn't expect anything less from a bot that seems to be modeled off of Collis Huntington. So an interesting thing, back in the day, there used to be a dock bot, like, what's his name, Doc Durant from the Union Pacific. I'm sorry, the Central Pacific, I believe. But, or was it the Union Pacific? I don't know. It's been a while since I've studied any of that or watched Hell on Wheels. Wow, 214. It's been quite some time since I've had a victory like that, even against the easy, the super easy artificial intelligence in this game. Alright, well, I've been some guy you've never heard of, unless of course you have. Please feel free to subscribe, like or dislike this video as you see fit, and I'll see you next time.